it's Miss Morgan, and today I get to read you the first part of Chapter 6 from Peter Rabbit. So, Chapter 6, Making New Friends. Next morning, the loud crowing of J.W. Rooster III wakes a tired Mr. McGregor. The sun came up again. I can't believe it. I thought when I closed my eyes last night that was it. We have a whole nother day of this. Woohoo! Crows J.W. Rooster. Thomas takes off his sleeping mask and tries to get his bearings. He is no longer in the city. His great uncle's house is still a mess. Ugh! What a nightmare, says Mr. McGregor sadly, taking in his surroundings. Peter is also waking up. He heads out of the burrow, puts on his jacket and sees Mr. McGregor at the bedroom window. Ugh! It's a nightmare, he sighs. Peter watches as Mr. McGregor's frown changes to a look of determination. All he has to do is make the house look nice enough to sell, and then he can go back to his life in the city. Thomas begins to hunt around in the cupboards for cleaning products. Then he snaps out a pair of gloves, turns on some music and gets to work. Peter and Benjamin look on as Mr. McGregor cleans the floors, scrubs the toilets and removes endless hairballs from the bath drain. He is in his element. He straightens and tidies the manor and the garden from top to bottom. Well, it was good while it lasted. No one can ever take our memories away. Let's just be thankful and reflect on that, says Benjamin, as he picks out some of the stray fruit from his ears, left over from the party. He looks at it and then he eats it. He offers some to Peter, but Peter is furious, which means very angry. Bee appears. She has been picking wildflowers in the woods. Hey, sweeties, check out the new neighbour, huh? Don't worry, he can't be worse than the old crab bucket. Rest his soul. Never know. Maybe he's a good guy, she says. They're not all bad, I promise. I'll go break it down for him. Now we all share our land around here. Bee gets a clearer look at Mr. McGregor, deciding he's quite handsome. She heads into her cottage. Meanwhile, Mr. McGregor continues with his work and he reattaches one of the old gates. It's all right, we can go in. But before Peter can finish his thought, the new Mr. McGregor races round the garden almost at hyperspeed, and he reattaches the back gate. It's like he's a superhero. Back gate? Oh, good. I can climb over again before Peter's words trail off as Mr. McGregor zooms round the garden. He sets about removing all the farm equipment surrounding the fence. Whatever, he'll never find the secret. McGregor stamps a stone in the hidden hole and then another one for good measure. Huh! I never even saw that hole, said Peter. This new young Mr. McGregor has made getting into the garden very, very tricky indeed. Hello, says Bee just as Mr. McGregor is hammering in a stake. She changed into a summer dress. Mr. McGregor drops his hammer. Didn't mean to startle you. I'm Bee, she says, giving Mr. McGregor her best smile. I live right over there. Bee points to her cottage so Mr. McGregor can see exactly how close she lives. Thomas, says Mr. McGregor, and points far, far away. I live way over there, London. I'm just here temporarily, fixing up the place to sell. I'm going to take the money to open my own toy store, preferably near Harrods, so they can witness their own downfall. Oh, it's not very nice. He shakes his head. Sorry, I'm just a little out of my element, explains McGregor. Well, I think you'll find this element is pretty fabulous. For the money, it's the most beautiful place on earth, says Bee, looking out across the countryside, lost in her thoughts. It just got a lot more beautiful, he says, staring at Bee. You didn't just say that. No, you didn't just say that, she bursts out laughing. What? No, look how perfect this is. Clean, straight, functional. says McGregor, pointing behind B to the perfectly fixed gate. Oh, right, the gate, says B. I thought you were saying I was... You're beautiful too, just not the subject I was on, said Miss McGregor. I'll take it, says B. No, I didn't mean... Well, I did mean, no, not that I would never... McGregor tries and fails to get out the right words. No, of course, you'd think a gate was more beautiful than me. I mean, look at it. Look what it can do, says B as she swings the gate open and then swings it closed. In, out, what a beauty. They talk over each other for a minute and then, Thomas, says McGregor, introducing himself again. B, replies B. The rabbits look at McGregor and B and smile at each other. That's a lot of smiling, says Flopsy, just as Johnny Town Mouse drops in from the tree above. Coming through. Sup, bunnies? Missed you at the after party last night. It was wicked. Johnny pauses for a millisecond. I kissed a duck. Did I say that out loud? I hope I did, because I wanted you to know. I kissed a duck. Jolly looks very pleased with himself. The bunny will stare at him. He stares back. Tragic it's all over, Johnny continues, looking at Peter. You were about to be legendary, son. You keep this going and the whole kingdom will be chanting your name, he says, pointing at the garden and all its vegetables. With this new McGregor, there won't be any more animal parties anytime soon. What's your name anyway? Says Johnny Town Mouse. Peter Rabbit. Really? Just a regular name? And then just what you are? All right, whatever. In any case, it's through with and you're just a regular rabbit anyway, says Johnny. Johnny heads off as the bunnies turn their attention back to the garden. B is tugging at one of the gates. And that's the last of the part of my story, and another teacher will get to share the rest of it with you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Bye!